Welcome back, everyone. GReimer here, coming at you again from the ZAWA server. Are you guys ready for some hot zoo action? Because I'm ready for some hot zoo action. And by hot zoo action, I mean some hardcore landscaping and terraforming. That's what I've been doing. Alright, so I got this path put in. And I think it looks alright. A little pond here. I got that little drainage area for the water to go out that way. And it comes to right about here. Now, this is the important part because here we have subscriber park, okay? So if you guys remember in my 200 subscriber special, I made 200 basalt bricks and I made this path that's here, except for the sign. Soggy and Carusa, we're here. Nice. Okay, hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to leave that sign right there for right now. Alright, so we got to connect these paths. But there's also another thing that we got to build today. You might have guessed it from probably the title. But the giraffe exhibit. We got to make the giraffe exhibit. Alright, I think I'm going to put that right here. There's actually something floating in the water right there. That's a sapling. I didn't even know that was there. Alright, so the palisade wall needs to come along the back side of this here and kind of hug this bay. And then this area needs to get a little bit of love and TLC. And maybe be brought down a block, I'm thinking. But then the backside needs to be raised up. That's why the wall is going to be there. And then yeah, we gotta move some giraffes in here. So this is gonna be the giraffe exhibit. It's gonna be kind of hugged right up against subscriber park, and then the main viewing area is gonna be like right here. I might even do, thinking, I might even do like a walkway, kind of like what we did with the meerkats, like a walkway this way along this this little pond area, this little inlet. I don't know. I'll think about that. That might happen. Actually, I'm kind of winging it today. I don't actually have a plan. Like a professional YouTuber, I don't actually have a plan. I'm just gonna wing it and see what it turns out as. So, but one thing I want to do also is this path right here kind of goes this way, and then it goes into all this stone, this yuckiness of stone. So I have a whole bunch of grass blocks. I want to kind of terraform a lot of the stone back into being like grass, because over there, according to the map anyway, over there is where the otter exhibit is supposed to go, and that's the path that's supposed to lead that way, is over to this way over here. I mean, we could actually cut it this way too, but no, over this way. I think this is the way we're gonna go. Cut it through here. But I don't want the stone to be here. I want to kind of change this into like a lot of grass. And if we do some stone, I want to do maybe a little bit less high. Maybe we'll dig it down. I'm not too sure. But all right, let me get to work and see what I can whip up here in this area. All right, there we go. That looks a little bit better. A little bit more greenery put in here, kind of fades into the stone. I might just go and change all this later, like off camera. It's a lot of work doing a lot of terraforming, especially when you just start swapping out blocks. It's not very, it's kind of like brainless work there. But I did get rid of all of this, all the stone over here and change it with grass. I got to do that a little bit over there, kind of on the shoreline too, so we can make a nice bridge over here so that we can get to the otter exhibit. However, that's going to be another episode. In this episode, it's all about these guys, all right, the big giraffes. All right, so real quick, I did actually notice one other little thingy in the welcome center. Maddie must have been out here sometime in between episodes because she did a little something in the corner right here. All right, so check this out. This display gave me an idea for a playground, Maddie. And see the little stuff, the little thing with hay in it and whatnot. Play like an animal, go wild. I think that's a really great idea. I might have to get with her and see if we can't find a spot for a playground. I like the swing. I think that's really cool. All right, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do that. I still love the way that this turned out. This looks so cool. All right, let's get over to the to where the giraffes are going to be though, because that's what we're here for today. I got some spruce wood. I'm also growing more right now. Like I'm in the process of collecting resources for this build as well. You can see they're growing right there. Hopefully they'll grow here soon, like right now. That'd been really cool. You guys would have been impressed if I would have got it. All right, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to clear out a little bit of this these trees here because I want to put my own trees in later. Yeah, I don't think I need any of them, but we need this palisade wall here to stretch along the back side of this land and hug the water basically, and then we'll be able to start working on the actual exhibits. So this is a familiar shape, something that I do quite often. I'm going to get to work. This guy can come up a little bit too. One more right there. That's good. Gonna get to work on building this because it's gonna have to be kind of tall because I'm gonna raise the back of this exhibit up so to match probably right there, that one, not that block, but that block right there. Oh no, actually maybe I lied to you. I think I lied to you. I'm gonna shave that up. Maybe it is that block. It's one of those blocks. But oh god, I just broke my legs. I'm gonna have to raise this up quite high actually so that I can do all that. Ow. Because giraffes are nice and tall and big, and I gotta have a nice big enclosure for them. So let me slowly slide down here, and I gotta get rid of some of these trees actually. So maybe I'll do a little lumberjack while I'm here. be gone. Hey, speaking of Maddie, speak of the devil, and she shall appear. So, yeah, Maddie, let's give her a solid wave. I'll have to get with her in a little bit to talk about the possible zoo, or possible playground in the zoo. I think that's a really good idea. After all, you know, you go to an actual zoo, there's always like those little, can you leap farther than a lion kind of exhibits and stuff like that. You know, that makes sense. I don't need that. So it makes sense if I actually had something like that here as well, like a little play like an animal area. Hey, one of the trees grew. All right, good, because I'm going to be needing some of that. Grab this. There we go. All right, I'm going to keep building on this palisade wall here, and I'll give you guys an update here in just a second. All right, quick progress update here. Check this out. All right, so I flattened this out. I raised the back end of it up a little bit. I left this kind of a cliff edge because this is sort of where I want the pathway to come up, like a catwalk. It's going to come up pretty high. I want you to be able to walk and see like the giraffes close up. There's a chain link fence right here that's separating the park from the actual exhibit, which means you can still see the giraffes from the park here, which I think is kind of cool. And that tree right there really needs to get out of the way because this is where I need a pathway coming through. So be gone, tree. Ta-da! Poof! Like magic, it's gone. Let me get rid of this here so that starts to despawn as well. And yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this here. The pathway. The pathway. What to do for the pathway? I kind of like the idea of the wood that I used on the other place, but maybe not as jagged. Ow! Broke my legs. Hold on, I'm winging it. I'm just kind of, like I said, I'm winging it all day today. That's all I'm going to be doing is winging it. Let's get rid of this guy and put that in there. Something like this. Let's get that on the same level. There we go. Okay. And because that's going to be, well, actually, these got to come up with at least one more. There we go. I was thinking about creating like a palisade wall kind of on the inside of this, which wouldn't look too terrible, actually. But I might not. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm winging it. Come on, place the block. There we go. That's too high. Yep. So this is where the giraffe exhibit will go when it's all done. What do giraffes like? I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I guess they're from more of the savanna kind of area, so more of an arid environment, similar to the meerkat. Maybe I'll move some. Oh, the tree grew. That's the last one I'm going to be growing because my inventory is getting to be disastrous levels of concern right now. I guess they like an arid environment similar to the meerkats. I guess I could do a similar setup as to what I did over there. But I might actually bring in some red sand, come to think of it. I might sprinkle a little bit of that in there, really, to kind of sell the savanna. I mean, red sand is mesa, I know, but I mean, it might, sell the arid environment a little bit, and not just sand. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. If I do bring in red sand, though, I'm gonna have to go collect some of that because I ain't got none of that. It's proper English, right? So you can see the palisade wall going around it in the backside there. So there's a little hunk of land back behind it that I just didn't want to use. I felt this was a large enough exhibit. It looks like it is going to be the largest exhibit, although the meerkats definitely got plenty of room to spread out there. Norbert and Daggett are still happy in their Angry Beaver exhibit. But if I'm going to get some red sand, let's see. I think I'm going to have to go. I think I might have to go back to spawn. Oops, double clicked. I think I might have to go back to spawn. Maddie is right there, just doing some work. Back to spawn, I head south. Yeah, right here. This is where I'm going to have to go to get red sand. So that's going to be quite a trek. Yeah, I also don't like how flat this is. I wouldn't mind having some elevation change probably in the back end a little bit. And I think I can probably put water somewhere in here because giraffes have that really nice long neck, so I don't think they're going to drown in one block of water like the meerkat. Starsky is still missy, man. And then I also have to figure out a way to display them without just letting them loose. Now, giraffes are relatively friendly. Like, you see them, whoa, big leg spike. You see them a lot of times with people able to, like, pet them and touch them. So I have to do something here, too. This just is not right. That's better. I mean, you can totally parkour up the wall here, but whatever. You see people, like, able to, like, pet them and touch them and stuff and feed them. So I kind of want to I don't want, like, a big chain link fence like this for the main viewing area, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just put a regular fence. That might work. I mean, they're giraffes. I mean, how dangerous are they? I don't actually know much about giraffes. I got a couple extra grass blocks. Let's try to build up the back lane here. Done. Perfect. Actually, I just need to go grab more. All right, so I think I'm gonna go take a trip and go grab some of that red sand. Well, I'm gonna cut down this tree too, but I'm gonna go grab some of that red sand because I think that's gonna come in real handy for this. Some sand, red sand, kind of sprinkle that in here to kind of make it seem more arid, and maybe well, no, I don't want to put a cactus in there because they're gonna run into that and die. I wish I could put a cactus in there, but no, I'm not going to. So I'll find something else. We'll do this place up good. All right, here we are at Spawn Town, at the shopping district. Let me see if I have anything in here. Yeah, that's right. Nobody bought any mushrooms. Not exactly a big seller. I can kind of understand why. They're just mushrooms. They're easy to replicate or easy to farm, so it's understandable. All right, let's cut south here because if you look at the map, I keep double clicking. I have a real problem with that. South is where I need to head from here because I need to get to the mesa so I can get some of those. Some of that sweet red sand. But first, before we get there, let's stop off here at the graveyard and pay our respects. I don't have, actually I do have a flower. Hold on, I have a flower. I got one. It's, I think it's in this chest, this backpack. I do. Let's pay our respects to Starsky. Starsky the meerkat. I can't plant it there. We'll just throw it on the ground. Okay, so there's like a bug where you can't see things if you just press E to drop them. Starsky, there's your flower. All right, let's get out of here and let's go get some red sand down in that mesa. All right, here is the mesa. Now, with this being the wild out here, I do have to worry about animals attacking me still, so I do have the tranq gun ready, just in case I need to defend myself. I think I found the lions right up there before, so I kind of watch out for that. Look at that little fish in the water. All right, so I'm trying to get over here. Hopefully that's not a piranha. I didn't even think about that. I do have to get over here, and that's where the red sand is. Hopefully there's nothing too terrible over here too, because I just want to come mine this and get back to base. Grab some berries on the way over here too. Didn't really need them. I have some chicken. I was like, yeah, I'll conserve food. Okay, so here's some red sand. Now this is in Sofa and Tasty's claimed area, but you snooze, you lose, buddy. They haven't been on the server in quite a while, so I'm going to go ahead and snag some of this. If you want it back, you're going to have to come take it back from the pen, but if I catch trespassing, I'm going to shoot you. I'm just kidding. Actually, I don't think they're going to miss this. In fact, I think their claim is actually that savannah area, not this area. So I think I should be good. There's some big turtles right there, and an owl. There's a couple owls in the area. All right, so let's grab some of this stuff. I want to get at least a stack, maybe two, in case I want to use it somewhere else. Yeah, red sand. You know, good old efficiency shovel makes this go really easily, or really easy. Okay, I already have over a stack, so I definitely I almost have 2 stacks. Let's grab a few stacks while I'm out here. I mean, I don't want to make this trip again if I don't have to. Plus, the shovel just makes this super easy just to pick up. All right, and let's top off that stack and then call her a day. Not quite. Almost. 2 more. Got it. All right, so there we go. Got 3 stacks. Might as well grab some actual sand while I'm out here. I do have a little bit of that back at the base. There's a kangaroo right there, just chilling. I don't think I see anything dangerous. This is where I got the giraffes, by the way. This is where they actually were originally. Sugarcane. That's a good. See, that's kind of a good, like, desert-looking-esque plant that I could put out here without killing anything. In fact, I don't know if those do those little, hi owl, how's it going? Do those little cactuses or cacti, do they hurt when you step on them? Maybe they don't. No, they don't. Maybe I'll pick up some of these guys actually. I don't suppose I can just punch them, can I? Oh, nope, I can't. Almost fell in quicksand there. Not gonna. Oh, I can. Or did that just break off? That might have just broke off. That was a bad test. Failed attempt. There's a buffalo in the water down there. Yeah, they don't. No, they don't. Unless, no, they do. It's just that glitch where you don't see them. That one you can see. I don't know what was up with that. I'm going to grab a few of these things while I'm out here. There's a white buffalo up there in front of that bamboo. I think that's what that is, bamboo. So, I mean, these new fancy cactuses, they hurt when you walk into them, right? Yes, they do. Okay, so I'm not going to use those because I don't want to kill the giraffe. So, but I am going to grab a bunch of these things because I think that would come in handy. I should grab some, hold on. Oh, no, I have a pair of these. I almost made a pair of shears right here. I should grab some of these guys, too. Because they'll probably look really good for like an arid environment. Now I know that I'm not going to be changing it too much. What is that? What is this stuff? I don't know what that is. But I'm not going to be changing the environment too much in the giraffe pen because I want to keep the biome, you know. But I do want to add a little bits of home, little touches of home for it, you know, so that it at least feels kind of at home. Who cooks for you? All right, so I could grab some of the mesa biome actually and bring it there too. That might blend in nicely. I want to say that I actually have some regular hardened clay or terracotta, or what is this stuff called officially in this? Hardened clay. Okay. At least that's what it's called when you look at it. Let me put these guys away. There we go. Let me grab a piece. What is it called? Terracotta. Okay, so if you look at it, it's called hardened clay, but if you pick it up, it's called terracotta. So what is it called actually? I don't know. I think it's terracotta. I think officially that's what the name is now. All right, let me grab a few more of these little guys, and then I'm gonna head on back and get to building that giraffe exhibit. And I gotta name the giraffes once I get them put in there. I did pick out a name, by the way. I'll get to that though when the time comes. All right, here we are back at the giraffe exhibit. Let's raise this back up. I started it with what blocks I had left over, but didn't finish it. Let's raise this up a little bit in the back, because I think it kind of looks like crap when it's just so flat. So let's bring this out a little bit more. Something like that. Ooh, we need a little bit more grass. Yeah, something, let's bring this up like right here. That should work. Work just well. Just as well right there. Yep. Oh, no, that's bad, that's bad. I mean, yeah, grass will grow back there, that's fine. Alright, oh, I forgot this little bit right there. Got it. Alright, so what does that look like? Does that look like something better for the viewing area over here? So this is kind of the level, maybe one block higher will be the level of viewing. Yeah, see, that looks a lot better. It has a little bit of more depth to it. It's not just as flat. In fact, I might put a little bit right here too, kind of jutting out. Something like this. Oh, I'm out of grass. It's gonna have to be good enough. What does that look like? Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah, that should work just fine. Alright, so now I gotta go ahead and add some of this red sand that I spent so much time going and getting. So let's go ahead and sprinkle this. First off, I want to add the tree. The tree that I'm going to have in here, because I can work around that then, is not in that one. It's not in this one either. It's in this one right here. I'm starting to learn my backpacks. I have a whole bunch of backpacks on me, and I can never remember where anything is. So let's get a spruce tree in here and a pine tree in here. I think that should be just fine for these guys. All right, so spruce tree. That's a pine tree right there. I'm going to try to make it nice and easy on the eyes here. Let's plant it right there. And then the pine tree we'll put over here someplace. Right there. All right, now I should have some bones. Let's go ahead and let's get a few more of those things. It takes quite a bit to grow these trees up to where you want them. Let's get this nice and big. Yeah, that should be fine, just like that. And then this one, let's pump this one up also. Oh, it kind of went wonky off the side there, but let's see if I give it a little bit more, if it fleshes itself out a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Let's trim this a bit here, because that's a little weird. Oh, it's growing on its own again. I think it's just gonna grow those right back, actually. Whatever. It's fine. All right, that should be good enough for that. Let's get the red sand going now. So I don't. Oh, I should probably focus on where I'm gonna put the water feature, actually. I could have it flow into the bay, but this is where the path is supposed to go, so I'd have to have some way of blocking it off without it looking janky. So maybe I'll just skip that and have it just kind of up here. Something like that. And now I'm only going to leave it one block deep, and I kind of want it to have a little bit of waterfallness to it, you know, like a little bit of water flow. So something like right here, and then into like another little pond thing that's only one deep as well, because I don't want to drown a giraffe. I don't think they're going to drown in one block. So, I mean, knock on wood. You know, let's bring this out, because I think it looks like, looks a little weird. Now I think it looks weirder. Like that? No, that looks bizarre. This needs to be carved back just a bit. Yeah, something like that. Actually, I focus in a little bit so it looks just kind of like a smaller water feature. Yeah, like that. That should be fine. All right, let's get some water in here. Now I need to go grab more water. I have a little bit of water right here, so that's fine. Grab that. Yeah, see how it's gonna float? Yeah, okay. I'm liking how this is looking. This is looking pretty good. Okay, I get infinite water going here. There we go. All right, so then that water source comes there. There, good. Alright, we got infinite water going down here too. Alright, now hopefully nothing drowns in that. Fingers and toes crossed. Alright, let's get some red sand in here in occasional places. Like I so. Alright, let's go back here and just knock out a few random spots. We're going to sprinkle this all in here. And I'm going to doodad up the landscape a bit. It's getting nighttime already? Wow, man, the time flies when you get doing this. You start losing track of time. Your brain goes all numb. But you definitely need to sleep because otherwise creepers are going to blow up your zoo. So these backpacks, these traveler backpacks are like the coolest addition. Thank you so much for adding those to the developers. That's a great thing. All right, let me keep poking holes in here and trying to fill this in with sand occasionally. And then I'm going to cut back to you guys in just a second when I have some of this done. All right, you guys, I did some work. I did some stuff. There's some things that have been done, and they're right here. What do you guys think? Does that look kind of like a nice arid environment for some giraffes to kind of reside in? I think so. I mean, as long as these cactus don't hurt them, I think this should work out just well. I can probably add a couple pebbles or something in here. In fact, you know, really quick, let me. I say really quick, but where is it? It's right here. Yeah. Let's just make them all into pebbles. I tried to put it in the wrong spot there. Let's make them all into pebbles. I could probably use some of these things for decorations around in various places. Let's sprinkle a couple of them. Hey, clear the water. Nope, did not make it. Sprinkle a couple of them around in here just to add a little extra details to places and stuff. I think that this is a nice little touch. I usually add it whenever I try to make things look worn. Ooh, probably not on the wall there. That doesn't make much sense. Whenever I try to make things look a little bit worn out and stuff. But in this case, it's supposed to look like it's wilderness kind of rocks and chunks all over the place. That kind of works. I need to sleep bad because otherwise I'm going to get killed by so many different horrible, terrible things. All right, so now we got a couple of things we got to wrap up on this episode, though. Still, we got to get the pathway finished in front of here. At least in front of here. I can always work on connecting it to the subscriber park, either off camera or in the next episode. But at least this pathway in front here, I got to get done. And it's going to basically come up to here, and then it's probably going to drop down a level to here. I'm thinking maybe a chain link fence right here, and then this part right here, I kind of want to have like a petting area, like where you can feed the giraffes and stuff, you know? Because they have those. Those are things at zoos. I don't exactly know how they have them. Like, I think they actually have like a trough that the giraffe sits in, and it kind of squeezes them on both sides, so they can't really go anywhere, and then you can just sit there and touch its face. But I don't know if I'm gonna go that far. I might just have like a fence lowered right there so that it can actually like you can see it, you know. So it's not gonna be like a chain link fence there. But yeah, this is let me put these things back. It's come along nice. Got a nice little log down here too for them to do whatever with. I don't know. I just needed a feature in this area, so I added that. So I added some bamboo and some little of these red-orange flower things that Alyssa left behind when she helped me with the garden over there. Thank you. These are in dedication to Alyssa Muffins for helping me with the garden. I added them to this. Plus, I think they look good. There's like 4 of them around. But yeah, some sugarcane growing there. That sugarcane won't grow any farther because I did go ahead and slap a string on top of it, so that's as far as it'll go right there. And I think this exhibit is basically done. We just got to finish off the front of it, and then we got to add the giraffes themselves. All right, that's it. I'm done. Check this out. Okay, so how does this look? Let me know down in the comment section below. This is the finished build right here. I just have to add the giraffes now. All right, so I got the little bench here, a little light for at nighttime, so you can actually park it here, and you can sit and wait for your kids to feed the giraffes and all that other fun stuff. If you need to take a load off, if you're one of the parents, this bench is for you. All right, and then you can sit here and just stare at the giraffes. Maybe, I don't know, eat a snack, a snow cone or something you might have picked up here at the park. I don't actually have a concession stand. That's something maybe I should think about putting in here. But yeah, over here, this is where you can actually have the giraffes kind of lean down. You can feed them treats and whatnot, and this is where you can stand, and you can't jump over this because, you know, you don't want people falling off. I mean, granted, you could just do that. Let's not worry about that, though. So yeah, nice little pathway here kind of blocking off. I got to fix that. I just noticed that, and it's bugging me really bad. I'm going to jump off here like I said not to do. Let's go ahead and just kind of put that in there, and then this is actually kind of wonky because I can see that through the leaf block there. Let's fix that and then put that back. Got it. Okay. So yeah, I did that. I added up the stone wall right here. It's holding up all the walkway and stuff right there. Built this like little drop off here with some foliage on it. Then added the park bench and the lights right there. And I even went ahead and connected the path all the way over to the subscriber park here. So this is where it's actually going to go, and then this part will connect over this way. And we'll do some kind of landscaping tree stuff in this area probably. this path will also branch off that way and lead to the reptile exhibit. So that's something that I still have to do. There's still stuff. There's a lot. There is a lot to do on the zoo. All right, so let's get to, where am I going? I need to go get the giraffes. I need to go get the giraffes, and I also need to go get name tags. I also need to go put some of this stuff away, like that and that. There we go. Yeah, I'm also running out of chicken, so I might want to grab some fish while I'm back there. Need to kill some more chickens. But yeah, we got to get the name tags. We got to name the giraffes. We got to do all that fun stuff before we wrap up this episode. But let me know down in the comments section, what do you guys think? Does that exhibit look good? Does that, I mean, what else could I add? If you have any ideas, I like hearing your ideas. Thank you to whoever told me to throw a log or stick at the beavers, because yeah, they totally chew on those. That was pretty awesome. Name tags. If I was a name tag, where would I be? Right in here, right there. Okay, so we got 2 giraffes, so we're gonna name 2 of them, and we're gonna name. Actually, I don't know if it's going to be hostile to giraffes or not. Somebody, I think it was Maddie, actually told me to put some friends in there with the giraffes. I might not do that because the area is big enough for just 2 animals. I was going to throw a zebra in there, but we'll just stick with giraffes. All right, so the first giraffe's name, all right? So I said this one when we said it, when we first were talking about it. It's going to be Jeffrey because that is the name of the giraffe of Toys R Us. And goodbye, Anvil. Okay, so Jeffrey the giraffe. 1, 2, 3, and I need one more because I need to get some. Oh no, I have a bunch of ingots right there, but whatever. Those are actually supposed to be in here, so let's drop those in there. All right, let me remake my anvil real fast because that thing just straight up broke on me. And bam, new anvil. Got it. All right, so we got Jeffrey. That's gonna be one of them. And now the other one. I got a comment. I got a lot of comments. Okay, you guys, I got a lot of comments. Thank you so much for doing that. That was awesome. It was tough to decide because, I mean, there's actually more than just 1 or 2 people that made a comment. So I kind of combed through them, and one of them had a pretty decent explanation, and that was by Zorg Deadshot, who suggested that I actually find a boar and put that in with the meerkats, you know, for the Timon and Pumbaa reference for the Lion King. And he also suggested that I name the giraffe Melman from the giraffe from Madagascar, and I actually really like that. Now, I haven't actually seen a boar, but I have a giraffe, and so we're gonna name him Melman after the giraffe from Madagascar. So there we go, Jeffrey and Melman. That's gonna be the giraffes in the zoo. Now, the giraffes, the animals themselves. Oh boy, okay, tree frog. Where is it? I need to find the giraffe. Oh, there it is. There's one. I never did look up what reticulated giraffe means. What reticulate means. Oh, there's the other one. Got it. Okay, so there's the 2 giraffes. Got them. All right, let's go back and get these guys in the pen there. But I never did look up what reticulated is. But there's a lot of things that I've found on that map that I kind of half drew out, sort of. Like, it was a quick little, let's put the lions here. Let's put the aviary here. And let's put whatever, you know. So I didn't realize just how big some of that land was that I was claiming. So some of those exhibits are going to have to be broken up on that map that I've showed in other videos. I'll show it right here too. Just this one right here. This is what we're going off of roughly when we're building the zoo. Now this is changing as we go, so don't expect it to be exactly like this, but this is a rough guideline. This is what we're doing. All right, we're back here at the exhibit. We got the giraffes here. We got the name tags, and I want to grab the book too. Let me grab the book as well because, and I'm going to grab this because I don't know if the giraffes are going to come out swinging because these were a large animal. So I had to trank them to catch them, and I don't know if they're going to be still tranked when they come out of the net, or if they're going to come out and hoof me to death for capturing them. I don't know these things, okay? And I also don't know if they're going to die on these cactuses either. I'm going to test that out too. All right, so what's the first one? Melman, the next one's Jeffrey. And I want to find out if they're both dudes or not. I guess it doesn't really matter, because even if it's a chick, it's going to be named Jeffrey or Melman or whatever. So let's go ahead and slap that guy down. Okay, looks like it's still loopy. Oh, it doesn't, no, it doesn't hurt me. It doesn't look like it's getting hit by the cactus either. So let's go ahead and figure out what this thing is. This is a female. All right, sweet. And what's the other one? That one's still sleepy. That one's really dozy. Dozing. Yeah, it's also female. Okay, so both Melman and Jeffrey are going to be girls. There we go. Jeffrey, enjoy your time here at Wildwood. And Melman, you sleepy giraffe, you enjoy your time here at Wildwood. All right, so it looks like one of them did come back out or come out sleepy. I think one of them was in quicksand or something when I caught it. Maybe it's that one. So this one's still dozy. Is that one ever gonna wake up, or is he? All right, well he's just chilling there. Hopefully he wakes up, or she. Hopefully the 2 ladies, Jeffrey and Melman, are sleepy, or will wake up eventually. Yeah. Oh, does this work? I mean, look at this. You can actually. Whoa, he's doing some loops. I didn't even bother to really double check to make sure they can't get out of there. Let me do a quick walk around there. Okay, he's awake, or she's awake. I keep calling him he, but I mean, they're really she's. I don't think these guys can get out of here. I don't know if they can walk over 2-block high openings. Oh, I should actually look to see. Eats leaves off of trees. Okay, well, these trees are boned. they're not going to be around for very much longer. So be it. So they eat leaves off of trees. So there's going to be probably just stumps here, I'm guessing. I don't think they have any way that they can get off these things. And I do kind of want to push one into water in the event that I need to grab them quick. I want to see if these things drown. I mean, I can't imagine them drowning. Because, I mean, look at how long their neck is. If these things drown in 1 block of water, that needs to get fixed. Because, oh my gosh, no, go over there. Get in the water. Get in the water. All right, I'll experiment with that later. They're being stubborn. I don't think there's a way they can get out. I don't see one. All right, so those are the giraffes right there. Bam. Giraffe exhibit is donezo. Awesome. And I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do for this episode. So if you guys did enjoy this, please be sure to smash that like button. Tell me, what do you think about the giraffes? Do they look good? Do they look bad? Do they look happy? I mean, one of them's just doing some loops back there. Whoa. I mean, I think they're good. I also brought the bushes back out from the 200 subscriber park. I moved those back along the chain link fence, so I added that too. I forgot to point that out. So yeah, smash that like button if you enjoyed this episode. If you enjoyed this content, you know, if you haven't, please go ahead and subscribe, because there's gonna be more. Every Friday I release a zoo video, as you guys maybe have picked up on. So there is more coming from the ZAWA server, and if you enjoy, you know, stick around. So thank you so much for watching. And I will catch you guys next week. Bye-bye. And for all you viewers in the United States, happy 4th of July tomorrow.